Hey guys, Brett Weiss here. Welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It is super helpful. If you like retro gaming and cute puppies, you definitely came to the right place. I had to skip Retrofest this weekend, and I'm going to tell you why in just a minute. And I'm going to talk about my deep, dark YouTube secret. So Retrofest is a convention that's been going on, I believe, over a decade now in Fort Worth, Texas, which is where I live. This is literally the closest retro gaming convention to my house. And it was this past Saturday. I had no obligations. I could have gone, but I elected not to. And the reason is simple. It's a great show. It doesn't have anything to do with the show or the promoter. I love the show. It's got a great swap meet type vibe. They don't really do panels or guests or anything like that. It's just mostly vendors, and you can swap games. You can bring stuff to buy, sell, and trade. It is so much fun, and I just enjoy this show a lot. It's cheap to get in too, and a lot of my friends go there, because I'm Dallas Fort Worth area. A lot of my buddies from the Dallas Retro Gaming Society show up. Tons of fun. It's great for schmoozing and getting interviews. And I was gonna go and record the show, see if I could find some rare games to film, see if I can get some interviews in, and maybe just do an overall look at the show, just kind of a convention walkthrough video. But I just was not feeling it. The reason being, now I did a video, I don't know, a couple of weeks or so ago about getting hit hard with the flu. Now I don't have the flu again, but the cough and the fatigue came back. Now I've still been working, and I even took Daisy for a nice 2-mile walk here just a little while ago. But man, just as far as getting up and going to a convention, it was a rainy day, but that wasn't going to keep me from it. It was mostly just how I was feeling. Now I could have powered through it and just gone to the convention and looked around a little bit, but I really wanted to talk to friends and do some filming and, just really get a good look at the show and report back to you guys. I like doing these convention videos because a lot of you either don't go to conventions or, obviously none of us can make them all, or there's shows clear across the country. It's really interesting to see what different shows are like across the country. And I figure if I'm going to a lot of shows anyway, I might as well record them and show you guys what these shows are like, the ones that I go to. And then I like to watch, videos by guys like Riggs and Metal Jesus Rocks and people like that on shows that they go to. So it's, that I'm not at, even though I see them at quite a few shows. Anyway, you get the idea. But man, I just woke up with no life force, no energy. The stupid thing has come back a little bit. I don't have the flu anymore, but I'm just not 100%. And my big, dark YouTube secret is that, yes, Daisy, you looked at that. You looked up at me when I said that. For me to film videos, especially if I'm doing a walkthrough of a store or I'm doing a public video, like if I'm walking through a gaming con and talking to the event coordinator and maybe asking them if I can film, and I can talk to some of the vendors and maybe get a few interview quotes, or just ask them, hey, is it cool if I record your table or whatever? I have got to really psych myself up and just have a ton of energy, a ton of positive energy. I have to sort of get to a really good mental space. Sometimes I can't do it before caffeine. If I show up at a convention and I haven't been caffeinated yet, forget it. I'm not going to get much recording done. So I have to have a good strong cup of Earl Grey or a large Coca-Cola, preferably the Earl Grey because it's much better for you. But anyway, yeah, so Retrofest, I just wasn't feeling it. This crowd has come back. And guys, if I am not in the right space mentally, if I don't have that energy and enthusiasm and drive, I cannot record a video in a store or at a convention. I just have to really psych myself up, man. And Saturday, I just wasn't feeling it. Perhaps I just should have gone out there to look around a little bit and say hey to some people, but I didn't even have that life force. And I didn't want to show up and just be a drag or not talk to people that, wanted to say hello. I wanted to, just bring some positive energy, but I did not have any Saturday. So I just sort of sat in my recliner in the game room, turned on, I was watching Slam Dunk, the anime. Have you guys seen that on Netflix? I'm a big fan of basketball, and I've been watching more and more anime thanks to some influence to some of my friends at work. But yeah, it's fun, but I pretty much slept through it. 3 episodes, I think, but I just wasn't feeling it. Around lunchtime, I finally got out and around a little bit, but man, I just couldn't make it to Retrofest, and I hated that because I did the pre-interview with Magdiel Ventura about the show, and I'll put a link to that video in this description here. And I'll post some photos from Retrofest that some of you guys have posted publicly. I'm going to steal some of your photos. I'm sure you won't mind, some of my buddies, and put them here at the end of this video. I figured if you're posting them publicly, you're cool with me putting them on this video here. I'll go to the Retrofest page and get some of those pictures. Anywho, I'm so glad to hear that Retrofest was a lot of fun. I heard from some of my friends wondering where I was, and I heard it was a great show with great deals and some rare stuff, and not just the common stuff, not just, you know, the Atari Commons and NES Commons and stuff, but some pretty obscure stuff, some great, I believe I saw some Saturn stuff. Anyway, heard there was a lot of great stuff there. And anywho, that's going to do it, guys. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you went to Retrofest, and we'll talk to you in another video. Let me know your convention plans for this year. We'll talk to you later.
If you're a fan of my work, you might want to consider supporting me on Patreon. For just a low fee each month, you get a lot of extra content. Another way to support the channel and my writing career is to buy books direct from me, including the 100 Greatest Console Video Games, the Classic Home Video Games series. It's like an encyclopedia set. And this massive bad boy, the NES Omnibus Volume 1 A through L. I will put links in the description of this video where you can buy books direct from me and where you can support me on Patreon. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.